It was my engagement party, and I probably watched about 10 minutes, if I'm honest, across the thing. I had to have official pictures taken when Gakpo's goal went in, so I missed that. I saw McAllister giving it away a few times, I'll be honest. I saw Anthony Taylor being a helmet as usual. To both teams, actually. I thought it was just a very poor game. But listen, I'm here. At the top, it was just us.
Well, I thought it was a good game.
Great game.
Entertaining game.
Anymore.
It wasn't a poor game.
It isn't anymore.
It was very brilliant.
Arsenal.
Do you know what? Yeah, because most big games, right? There's a lot of like chess being played, systems. Don't want to give too much. Don't want to risk too much. This game, I didn't feel like that at all. I just thought this was two big clubs going up against each other, trying to win. Even at the end, I think Liverpool were trying to win. You know, and I think we just outworked them. First and foremost, we outworked them.
Yeah, you deserve to win.
The work rate, the tracking back from the wingers,
too often at the minute.
The midfielders, it was packed. It felt like we were playing with an extra man. That's how much we put into that performance. It felt like in midfield they had, two guys and we had four. It was just nuts the way we were pressing them, winning the ball back, creating chances. And yeah, man, Caicedo is world class strike. That's Gary Neville, Jamie Carragher. Bro, he only scores bangers. Yeah. People are starting to give him his flowers now. He's been playing like this for ages, by the way. He played like this all the last season. He didn't really get the flowers that he deserved. Now he's starting to get them. But everybody in that lineup to a T, brilliant performance, man. All of them.
What about Liverpool? Because they were missing a lot of players.
I didn't watch it.
Yeah, you must have watched some of it.
Well, you asked him about to go back to tried and tested midfield. So he went back to Gravenberch, McAllister, Szoboszlai.
I can tell him genuinely, across the 90, I reckon I was stood there watching it.
Watch it back?
No. Definitely.
Why would he?
I was out, mate.
Why would he want to?
I was out. I did it this morning. I watched a 2-minute highlight and that was it.
Yeah. Well,
have you not seen the video of me turning the telly on?
I can help.
You watched it for 95 minutes, didn't you?
I can help. I think you missed. No, I can tell you what happened. I'm not even going to troll. I think you missed Trent quite a bit in terms of on the ball. In terms of build-up play, in terms of chance creation, in terms of finding your striker like Isak, who only really got... Isak got that chance, but he should have more, right? He should have more opportunities. He assisted for Gakpo, which was a good touch. I don't know if he really meant it.
No, I think Salah misses
the
Trent
synergy between Salah and Trent was there. I don't know if it's really there when Bradley's playing, when Frimpong wasn't starting. Defensively, we know Trent, but we also know the rest of them. Like, defensively, your fullbacks have not really been on it on the right side. So it's not like as if there's a big differential there. It's about going forward. It's about what he does on the ball, because Konate on the ball is pretty poor. I just think your midfield, man, like Matt McAllister was honestly playing against you. It's like Liverpool were playing with 10 men.
Really?
I've not seen a disaster class of that level for a while. It was bad.
And you've been calling
for him to really step up bad
because you said he ain't been.
It was bad, man.
Guy.
Yeah, McAllister. Yeah, definitely. I don't think anyone covered themselves in glory, really. Maybe Szoboszlai. Maybe across the whole season it's been Szoboszlai, Alisson probably, Chiesa. And when you look at the squad that we've got, me and Doyle earlier tried to name our current best 11 right now on fitness and in form. We actually don't know it. And we've obviously spent X amount of money, 400 odd million, on improving it. And it is a worry that Liverpool have lost 3 games, but at the same time, I'm not worried long term. I think this does get sorted. We find a way and we click back in and we start gelling a bit more. But this little mini 3-game period is worrying, but like I said, there's too much quality there for this not to work. I know this hasn't worked in the past with the Galacticos. They didn't win the Champions League, but there's still enough of a nucleus there that's got over the line. 1 titles, 1 Champions Leagues with Liverpool, that eventually that will spread out in a positive way. And at the minute, like you say, giving the ball away, not running enough, not breaking your neck to get back if you've been shoved off the ball. Physically, we look off it. I think there was definitely a change when Wirtz came on. He makes that crazy kind of flicked back heel pass. That was unbelievable to Salah. But I think a confident Salah should anticipate that, and he should be in a confident enough body position to just be opening his body up with his left foot and whipping it round the keeper.
He did have Cucurella coming in on him, though.
I know, but he kind of rushes it with the right foot. And Cucurella locked him up.
That's another top player.
This is Salah's worst start.
You said that before.
This is Salah's
said Cucurella. He said he plays the best against
when I was going through the 1-to-1 matchups.
Yeah, he's a good player, man.
Yeah, James versus Gakpo. That's got to be food for James. Cucurella in the form he's in, Salah. That's got to be for
Gakpo
Cucurella.
Did score.
Yeah, but he wasn't good. You can score all he wants. Like, he got the goal, but he wasn't
behind
good.
him and
it was
scored.
a poor performance. I think.
But I'm saying, I'm agreeing. It's a poor performance.
Your press is not what it was. When you had Diaz, And you had, when you had, obviously, Salah's been told that he can not do as much running. He's a lot older now. He got those instructions last season. Isak, is he fully there? Who knows, fitness-wise, right? No. So the press is poor from the front already. And so we bypassed that quite well.
You just threw it to Cucurella, basically.
Yeah, just clipped it over. Just clipped it over. Beat the press. Badiashile was brilliant on passing. Brilliant. Josh was brilliant on carrying. Man-to-man marking in midfield. Just pressed the crap out of them as well. We have way more energy. And our front line pressed your back line way better as well. Garnacho, Neto, Pedro was brilliant. We had other chances to hit the post. Garnacho just wide could have scored as well. So we could have had more goals really in the second half. But
Enzo hit the post.
Yeah, but listen, you guys, you didn't take your chances. Szoboszlai cut back, Salah cutting in, Salah twice, I think. Isak, couple shots from range, but yeah. I'm buzzing with my team, man. That was our best performance of the season.
You needed it as well because you haven't been playing good. You was questioning certain things, and then you see all them injuries that you said. Yeah, it clearly looks like you need it. I do think, look, as much as I want Liverpool to lose all the games, and this is great, it's too early. It's too early. If anything, what it shows us, I think, is that actually we might genuinely see a 3-horse race for this title because City are going about their business. Arsenal are going to win a lot of football matches. I do agree with you, AGT, that there's too much talent there and that nucleus that's already there for you to just go into free fall where you're just not in the title. That's not going to happen. I just think, if anything, it kind of disproves where maybe all of us thought they had this wicked transfer window and it's over for everyone. When actually maybe the more measured people that were going, listen, they don't mean that. They've got to get these guys.
Like me. And I got cussed.
You said it was over if we got
I got cussed, remember?
Many times.
When I was saying it's still early, when I said it might mess up with balance, what will it do to
And at the same time, you're not saying now that Arsenal are going to win.
No. Listen, I heard some Liverpool fans with some madness on the radio, man, cussing off Salah, this, that. I'm like, listen, these guys, they've done so much for your club. You can't cuss them if they're going.
Thing, right?
If they're going for a bad patch, they're going for a bad patch, right? But they're a point behind Arsenal. And it's not. You know what I mean?
The 6th of October.
Yeah, relax. You're saying that now. You were already saying that.
Konate needs to
injury why he came off, but again he was poor. But I agree with you, Robbie. These overreactive supporters who are just going out there and saying all kinds of madness just for rage baiting and all that. A supporter is supposed to support. Bill Shankly, the great Bill Shankly said, if you can't support us when we're losing, don't support us when we're winning, or something along those lines. You've got to believe it's 3 games, guys. The last time we lost 3 games in a row, April 23, when Klopp was doing this to the away fans at Wolves after we lost to Brighton, Wolves and Brentford away as well. We've been, how dare I even try and compare it to the Hodgson times and the mid-90s with Roy Evans. This is nothing.
You're 1 point off
This
top.
is nothing. Yeah. It's a blip.
It literally is.
Yes, it's like I said, it's a worrying time, but eventually it clicks with Liverpool.
Yeah, I'd say the only thing is that you have a lot of performances this season where you won them games, but they were a little bit fortunate.
Yeah.
Is that sort of catching up now? Because as good as the team's been, it's almost like this is more a transition than last season because you've got so many new players.
Yeah, definitely.
But has that caught up?
Well, people have said, how dare they call it a transition season because they look at the money they've spent. But those expensive players, they still have to gel. You can't just click your fingers and overnight it happens.
You made so many changes.
It is, and that's a fair comment to make. The other side of that coin is, well, we have spent all this money, so that means the pressure's cranked up, the patience is probably cranked down, and everyone expects you to just go straight away. There's loads of reasons why. I mean, look how many players we've got out of form at the minute. Like I said, I'm saying Chiesa, Szoboszlai, and maybe I'm struggling to find another one this season who I'm like, they've had a really good season. Probably Alisson, really. Everyone else has been average or below. But that's not to say that over a 38-game season, at some point they can go on a run. We know they can. But yeah, City are doing their thing. We're looking up at Arsenal now. And it's on us to
United, isn't it, when you go back.
And now it's on us. We've had 3 away games in a row, right? We've had
one away game
Palace, Galatasaray, and Chelsea. So no, he's trying to set me up already. The preview's next week, not this week. Luckily, there's an international break.
If that's your first back-to-back, oh my God! Can you imagine if he came there and wins?
Oh God!
That would be
I'm trying not to imagine at the minute, mate.
It's more ironic because good old Frank United Strand. I mean, he was talking about Man United winning 5. He cut his hair. He might have to say, "Oh, wait, I won't cut my hair." Day 478. Until Liverpool lose 5 games in a row. He's close, mate.
That might be quicker. Yeah.
It might be quicker. We'll see which one comes first.
But hey, wait a minute. I have got one bone to pick.
Wait a minute. Hold on. Wait a minute.
And it's not.
Wait a minute.
it's not a Liverpool one.
Oh.
It's a Chelsea one, right?
Oh.
Because I've seen this man come in here before. First of all, congratulations on the win.
This one.
This is about your team, isn't it? You benefited from this, didn't you?
No.
Is that why you're congratulating me?
Of course.
Yeah, we did benefit. Congratulations. Right? But you, because I've seen you come in here before, putting stick on me, cussing me off about celebrating, and I saw your manager. The man run down the touchline. The man run down the touchline. Remember was on about celebrations,
Hold on.
Now, as he'd always say to me.
You
Hold on a second. Wait. Let me finish.
It's slightly different.
As he'd always say to me, did you just win the Champions League final? Did you just win the league?
No.
You won a match?
No.
The way and he got sent off for it as well. Another sending off.
I am not a celebration policeman. I very rarely. Nor
am I, but it's sort of the sort of thing you always cuss me about.
You got to I don't care about Arteta. I'm talking about. I said it.
Am I lying?
Abby, about your players.
I have no problem with it.
About your players.
Wait, let me finish.
You got to go. No, you're wrong.
Matisse,
you're wrong.
I have no problem with it, You're
wrong.
I don't listen. I'm not a celebration police guy. It's just that you cuss. You would cuss me, man.
I cussed you because you guys
sprint down that thing.
I cussed you. I cussed you. This is why I cuss, and I rarely do. I rarely even care. But you were 5 minutes left against City, and you guys threw yourself into the crowd. That's the game. That's the game. And it was a draw.
It's not about the City
game.
That
was the game.
There's been many others you've been cussing Arteta.
No, not Newcastle. Not any late winners. Not Newcastle away. No, go and find the tapes. Find evidence.
I don't actually think it is Mark.
It's not me. It might be someone else talking to you. I was just saying, if you got 5 minutes left on the draw at home to City, and you know that you can get another goal, pick up that ball, get the crowd going. We're going again for another one. That was the mentality.
Last kick.
That's the only one.
Listen, I'm not.
This one was a winner.
Me
personally, right? I'm just saying, right, because we get a lot of stick for that. I had no problem. Of
course.
To me, I love
it.
This is what makes a game of football, man. He's having to see him run down there, and actually. Right, he's been a manager under pressure.
Yeah.
So that was a huge win for him.
I did not know that Matisse's voice could go as high as it did. It was literally like a banshee. It was so loud.
Yeah.
It's a great game. I
thought you might take your top off again. I thought we were in that territory.
No. Only for Tottenham.
Yeah. No, it was great for Matisse. Yeah, we'll do some.
Let's go, man.
Make sure you read every single
one. Matisse, can you please check? Can you please moderate?